Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Bailey, and we are going to do about a 20-minute full body free flow this morning. I'm not sure where the flow will take me, but I've been on the West Coast and I've had the great privilege of practicing with some of my very first yoga teachers who really anchor me and root me in the practice. And so I'll throw a bit of inspiration from what I've been practicing with my teachers this past week. And I was thinking about how it's been so sweet to practice with them again, not because I want to go back to the past, not because I want to relive that time, but because everything we experience in life allows us to arrive where we are, and it informs who we are and the experiences that we have. And so uh, you know take with you what um, serves you and leave the rest. And so, yeah, it's been a really sweet reminder this past week of that time in my life, and so grateful. So, with that, let's begin in a comfortable seated position wherever you are in time and space, and relax your hands onto your knees, sit up nice and tall, and just begin to breathe. Notice your surroundings, but don't attach to them. Are there little noises going on? Can you feel your hands resting on your legs and the ground supporting you? Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. 2 more breaths, just like that. Now start to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, cultivating your ujjayi breath. So you're dragging the breath down the back of the throat on the inhale and the exhale, light constriction of the back of the throat, creating an ocean sound. Let this breath guide you through your practice. Use an inhale to sweep your arms out and up, palms touch, look up. Exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, release your right hand down, side bend over to the right. Root your left sit bone down, really reach through your left fingertips and find a slight rotation of your upper rib cage towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. Use an inhale to pull yourself back up to center. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Again, root your right sit bone down, reach through your right fingertips, and find that rotation of your upper rib cage towards the ceiling or the sky. Use an inhale to rise back up to center. Exhale, cactus your arms. Feel a broadening through your collarbones. Lift your heart, lift your chest. And exhale, release your hands. Make your way into a child's pose. Big toes touch, knees spread wide. Arms crawl forward as your hips sink back. And you can rest your head onto the earth or a block if you've got it. Just start to soften and really think about breathing 3-dimensionally here. So our lungs move in 3 dimensions, top to bottom, front to back, side to side. So as you breathe, really deep, full breaths in. And our exhales, we release everything and we let it go. On your next inhale, come up to a tabletop position, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Find a neutral spine here. And we'll flow through some cat cows. Use an inhale to drop your belly, lift the crown of your head and your tailbone towards the sky. Exhale, round. Push the earth away. Cat pose. Inhale, drop your belly for cow. Exhale, round cat. And flow through a few cat cows on your own breath. Let your breath guide your movement. And you can really linger in an area that maybe needs a little bit more attention. Or sway side to side, C shapes with your spine, or take big circles. Whatever feels good in your body. And come back to a neutral spine. Bring your hands slightly in front of where they are. Tuck your toes, lift your sit bone up and back for downward facing dog. You can pedal your legs out side to side. Your feet can be any distance apart that feels right for you. You can put a big bend in your knees as your heart, your chest melts closer down towards your thighs. Let your head be heavy. And really spread your fingertips wide and press into your pointer finger and your thumb. And then maybe start to settle and find a little bit of stillness. But nothing in yoga is absolutely still. We're always finding the ebb and flow. Use an inhale to come up high onto your tippy toes. Look forward. Gently walk your feet towards your hands. Come into a forward fold. Uttanasana. Let the head go. Maybe grab opposite elbows and sway side to side. And come back to center. Release the hands. Put a big bend in your knees and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time to come to Tadasana, mountain pose. Roll your shoulders down your back, palms face forward. Stand up nice and tall. Crown of your head is lengthening upwards. And really root down through your feet, from your thighs, your core. Use an inhale to sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen your spine. Your hands can be to the ground, your shins, your thighs. Long line of energy from the crown of your head to your tailbone. On an exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift one more time. Press your shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, rise up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here for a moment and set your intention. Use an inhale to sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step back for plank. You can always drop your knees here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down, halfway chaturanga. Hug your elbows into your low ribs. And then release all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Lift your heart, hug your elbows in. Press your pelvis into the mat for baby cobra. Exhale, release down. Option to stick with baby cobra, or press your arms to straight. Lift your pelvis into your thighs for upward facing dog. Open your heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Make your way. You can come through on your knees. You can pike your hips, flip one foot and then the other. And take 2 full rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, look forward, come up high onto your tippy toes, walk, step, or hop to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog, your choice. Open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use an inhale to lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee to your right elbow. Shift forward, look forward. Inhale, extend your leg back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, look forward. Cross your body. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Hover here for a moment. Step your right foot by your right thumb. Crescent lunge. Stay high on your back toes. Sweep your arms up alongside your ears. Square your hips to the front of the mat, so draw your left hip forward as your right hip draws back. Engage your core, lengthen your tailbone down. You can have a slight bend in your back knee. And you can widen your stance here for more stability. Do what's right for you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right arm goes back, left arm goes forward, twist. Maybe your gaze goes back towards your right fingertips. Use an inhale to rise back up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Front heel, back arch alignment. Press into the outer edge of your back foot and gaze over your front fingertips. Soften your shoulders down. And can you bend a little bit deeper into your front knee? So this may be your thousandth uh, warrior two in life. Maybe you've done so many of them, but it's never the same. And so we can think back on our past and want it to be exactly like it may have been. But how can you arrive with a beginner's mindset to everything that you do, even if you've been there a million times? Use an inhale to flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Little to no weight in your left fingertips. Really reach through your right fingertips. Still rooting down through the outer edge of your back foot. Use an inhale to rise back up. Extended side angle. Right forearm, right thigh, left arm up and over. And you can take any variation that you'd like here. You could stay right where you are, or maybe your right arm comes down inside your right foot. Maybe the left arm winds behind you, wraps behind you. Your gaze goes up, and maybe the full bind finds you. Keep your heart lifting. Keep pressing into the outer edge of your back foot. And slowly start to unwind. Use an inhale to rise back up, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reverse your triangle. Release in the front thigh. Rebend your front knee, warrior two. Windmill your hands down to the mat. Step your front foot back, plank. Take a deep breath in and flow through your vinyasa. We will meet in downward facing dog, however you want to get there. Use an inhale to lift your left leg high. Exhale, draw your left knee to your left elbow. Look forward, shift forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Look forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Hover here. Pause. Left foot, left thumb. Stay high on your back toes for crescent lunge. Use an inhale to rise up. Set your foundation. Maybe it means widening your stance. You can have a micro bend in your back knee. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forward. Soften your shoulders down. Engage your core. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, twist. Maybe your gaze catches your left fingertips. Use an inhale to rise back up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Front heel, back arch alignment. Gaze over your front fingertips. Press into the outer edge of your back foot to activate your whole back leg. Hug your rib cage in. And can you sink into your front knee a little bit more? And maybe you're looking to escape. Your mind is thinking about something in the past or the future. Can you stay present with your breath and know that where you are is right where you're meant to be? Use an inhale to flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Really reach through your left fingertips. Little to no weight in the right hand. Stay anchored through the outside edge of your back foot. Use an inhale to rise back up, warrior two. Extended side angle. Left forearm, left thigh, right arm up and over. And you can take whatever variation feels right to you here. Maybe it's different than the first side. Maybe your left hand reaches down to the mat in front of your left foot. Maybe the right arm winds behind your back. But you're looking for an opening in your heart. Maybe your gaze goes up. Maybe you find the full bind by wrapping your left hand under your left thigh. Keep the heart opening. Keep pressing through the outer edge of your back foot. Slowly start to unwind. Make your way back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reverse your triangle. Inhale to warrior two. Windmill your hands down to the mat. Step your front foot back. Take a deep breath in. And flow through your vinyasa. We will meet in downward facing dog. Take a full round of breath here. And simply drop the knees wide. Big toes touch, child's pose. In yoga, every time you arrive to your mat, it's different. So meet yourself where you are. It may feel like repetition, like you're doing the same poses over and over again, but when we think about the subtle differences in how we show up every day, it's always new. In the way that we breathe, in the way that our body feels, if we're tired, if we're energized. So just stay open to how you arrive each practice. Use an inhale to pull yourself up. Sit back on your heels. Let your sit bones down onto the earth. Stretch your legs long out in front of you. Flex your feet. Sweep your arms up alongside your ears. Sit up nice and tall. Take a full breath in. And exhale with a flat back. Start to fold forward over your legs. And then release your head. Find a rounding in your upper back. Your hands can be to the mat, your shins, maybe yogi toe lock. 2 fingers around your toes, your big toes. And gently let the toes go if you've got them. Sit up tall. Bring the soles of your feet down to the mat. Sit up nice and tall and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, start to release your back down to the ground. Arms alongside your torso. Feet are hip width distance apart. Come into a bridge pose. Press your heels into the ground. Lift your hips. You could stay right here, or maybe rock one shoulder and then the other underneath your back, and maybe your hands interlace and catch behind the low back. Keep pressing into your heels. Thighs are working towards each other. And if your chin is connecting to your chest, can you find a slight lift there and bring it away to feel a broadening through your collarbones? If your hands are interlaced, gently let them go. Slowly release your back down to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees into your chest. Find little rocks side to side. And come back to stillness. Tee your arms out wide and send your knees over to the right as your gaze goes left. Twist. And maybe your eyes start to close because we're winding our practice down. We're slowing down. Use an inhale to come back to center. Twist to the other side. Knees go left. Gaze goes right. Inhale to come back to center. Happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet, or maybe your shins or your thighs, as the knees fall wide open down towards your armpits. And if your shoulders are scrunching up, can you work them down towards the ground or the mat? And maybe that means finding a different grip of your hands. And our tailbone is working down towards the ground. Gently release your feet. Hug your knees in. Again, little rock side to side. Hug everything in. Wrap your arms around your shins, forehead to your knees. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then release everything down to the mat. Set yourself up for Shavasana, final resting pose. You can let the legs roll open, palms face up, maybe one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Let your breath return back to its natural rhythm. There is no more effort to be had here. And if the mind starts to wander into the past or into the future, can you gently nudge it back to the present moment by feeling the ground underneath you, any sensations in your space, cool air, sunlight on your face. I will guide you out in a few minutes. Gently start to bring awareness back to your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, deepening your breath. Give yourself a full body stretch. Bring your arms alongside your ears. Reach through your fingertips, reach through your toes. And then slowly start to draw your knees into your chest. Roll over to your right side. Relax your ear on your bicep, left hand down onto the ground. Take a moment here of gratitude for all the places that you've been in your past, for where you are now, and for where you might go in the future. Gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, maybe keeping your eyes closed. Rest your hands onto your knees. Sit up tall. On an inhale, draw your hands to heart center. Exhale, bow forward. The light in me honors, recognizes, sees, hears, knows the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me wherever you are. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, week, month, year. Bye, everyone.